broke in with the Niners as a credentialed beat writer from 2013 to 2018, and then went on to Sports Illustrated writing for Steelers and then also the Niners as well. Did some work for Fansided, Bleacher Report, CBS Sports Radio, and then now just kind of just doing my own thing, covering all 32 teams. So it's just a bigger way for me to build up my platform and the exposure, because I feel like if you know one team, you have to know all 32, because at the end of the day, how can you talk about one team specifically, engage the interest in exactly what the competitive advantage of knowing all 31 other NFL teams? You have to really know exactly what you're talking about. So that's why I feel it's best if how I built up my following is just knowing all 32 NFL teams, because again, at the end of the day, the more knowledge you have, knowledge is power. And so that's kind of how I like to do, I guess, my work. So yeah, I'm very well versed in all 32 NFL teams, I like to think.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. You have
Sure.
all 32 in mind. Who's going to be the craziest, wildest team tonight?
The craziest, wildest team tonight?
Yeah, in the first round here.
I think the Chicago Bears are going to move up for a quarterback. And I think Ryan Pace, being the GM, is going to go ahead and make a play for one of these, the fourth or fifth quarterback off the board. I think Trevor Lawrence obviously is one. Zach Wilson's obviously two. What I'm hearing coming out of San Francisco is ultimately, I already put on my mock draft, I had Trey Lance going 3. I think Mac Jones is going to slide a little bit, even outside the top 10. With that being said, there's going to be a play for Justin Fields or Trey Lance. There's a lot of talk that the New England Patriots are going to trade up. I'm hearing that most likely they're going to want to trade back. The team that's going to be likely to trade up is the Chicago Bears, and Ryan Pace really needs a quarterback for the foreseeable future. And that's why I believe that, in my mind, I think he's going to go ahead and give up the farm and give up a lot. I think he's going to give up too much, overpay for that fourth, fifth quarterback off the board. Now, whether that's Justin Fields or Trey Lance or Mac Jones, that remains to be seen. But I think that's the method of operation that Ryan Pace is looking to go in at this point.
All right. With that being said,